Easiest board change ever. This is a video to hit you with 2.11.4, problem in the Collaborative Statistics textbook. And this question, it follows up with the previous three. What is the difference between cumulative, relative frequency, and relative frequency? So now we're comparing these two columns here. And you can see what the difference is. Whereas relative frequency is simply a percentage of how many of this data point there are percentage-wise. 22% are threes, 29% are fours, 18% are fives, and so forth and so on. Cumulative relative frequency tells you what percent of the overall data is that data or less than that data. So 22% are 3 or less, but since there aren't on less than 3, it just ends up being the same as relative frequency. For the data point 4 cars sold, 51% sold either 4 or fewer, down to 3. 69% sold 5 or fewer. And it stands to reason when you get to the end, 100% of the data points sold 7 or fewer. And they have to. If the most cars sold were 7, then we have to have 100% at 7 or fewer. A couple notes at the bottom of the charts there. The sum of the frequency column is 65 because there are 65 data values in the set. The sum of the relative frequencies, depending on how you want to look at it, is either 65/65ths or 100%, which makes a little more sense. I put a question mark. What's the sum of the cumulative relative frequency? It's not anything. It doesn't help you solve anything. If you sum that column, you'll definitely get percentages, but you're going to be overestimating everything because you will have added 22 5 times, 51 4 times, 69 3 times, 83 twice, and 17 once. So you will have added all these data points together and gotten well over 100%, which has no meaning. So there really is no need. There's no need at all to sum the cumulative relative frequency column because it's kind of a sum all by itself. Hope that helped.